We went up to them on the playground and we was like, oh, let me find out. We heard you messing with our brother. Hey y'all, welcome back to episode 5 of Fall Vlogs, honey. It's your girl Diamond, and y'all, we have a good old-fashioned story time. But I gotta show you guys my little snacky snack, honey, because it's been a long day full of meetings and I have not had no time to pause and stop. So I got me a little protein snack plate. We have some baked tofu. We got some red pepper hummus, and then some little pretzels, honey. So get you guys a little snacky snack. Get you a libation or a drink, whatever, tea, some alcoholic or not, that's your business. But I have my little snack plate. I'll be munching on that while I chit chat with y'all. And then I have, boom! I went back to Starbucks now. If y'all saw that episode, I think episode 3 of Fall Vlogs, y'all will have seen the disaster of the Yankee candle that I ordered from Starbucks, honey. Because it was not the apple oat shaken espresso, whatever I had ordered. It was a whole candle I was tasting. Disgusting. So I'm so glad I did not drink it. But I got my brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. So I got that, and it tastes like a ginger, not a ginger doodle. What do you call them? Like a gingerbread cookie kind of, but like a snickerdoodle. There we go. It tastes like a snickerdoodle cookie. You guys have to get it. I got a venti iced brown sugar oat milk. Because when I was listening back to my video, it sounds like I'm saying oatmeal because I don't enunciate. But it's oat milk, shaken espresso with the full pumps of sugar. Normally it comes with 6, but you have to do 12 for it to taste like anything. So anyway, this is my little order, honey. So I've been sipping on my coffee, my little iced coffee. It's so good. And then I have water too. I drink a gallon a day to get this glow, honey, to maintain the glow. Here's a little secret, honey. So I have that as well. So get your drinks, get your snacks, and come on back and let's do a little chit chat about family dynamics. Specifically, let's get to story time and just the evolution of, honey, who I am behind the scenes, honey. So I gotta okay, my brother doesn't watch this, so he knows I have a YouTube channel, but this episode is about him. But he don't be knowing I be talking about him unless he watches this episode, which he doesn't, but I can talk freely, okay? So I am the youngest or the middle child, and we're all stair-step kids, like a year apart. Boom, boom, boom. Well, actually, my sister and I are 10 and a half months. Honey, that's a shame. But anyway, so like growing up, we were not the closest. Now we kind of are becoming something. But one thing, or like becoming really close. But one thing I will say is that we show up for each other when it matters. So like, I don't need to know your day to day, but baby, if let me find out something going down, and baby, I'm right there. Like, I'm not playing. I'm ready to throw this weight around, honey, and let's nothing but, honey. Cause, honey, I don't want y'all to think that this is just, a little Christian channel, honey. Cause, baby, honey, I'm flipping over tables. I'm gonna take that note from Jesus, honey. I'm gonna flip over a table, honey. Honey, so that's just who I am. I feel like everybody in the family knows I am super chill. But baby, when I find out some stuff going down and I need to step up into big sister mode, then that's what I'm gonna do. So my little brother, he's not little, he big, but baby, we ain't talking about height, we talking about birth order. So honey, he's like 6'2" or something. He big. I'm 5'1". You can still get this work, honey. So my mom sends me a text. My mom is the mouth of the south of the family, okay? So if she gets a message, you can best believe Everybody in the family is gonna know your business. That's just who. Everybody has an important part in the family. That is what she does. So you give something to her, you're giving something to the family. That's just it. So she ends up getting a message, sending the message down the pipeline that my brother is having some issues with his little girlfriend. Now, mind you, he's the baby, so that's her angel son. Nobody can play with that angel son now. And he's dating somebody 6 or 7, 8 years older than he is. So he's 27. Y'all do the math, because I can't right now. I've had a long day. But the math is mathing. This is a grown woman. A woman. So I'm finding out that there's trouble in paradise, honey. And I am like, and she, word on the curb, because, I can't reveal my sources. But word on the curb is she wasn't being too nice to my brother. So as soon as I heard that, my brother lives in Round Rock. That's 3 hours from me. Baby, I booked my hotel for that for that Saturday. This is like on a Thursday. This is literally last month. She lets me know, and I'm like, oh, heck no, honey. I'm ready to nut and buck, honey. That's why I activate. When something when somebody's being done wrong, I activate. I turn up. So I was like, oh, heck no. This righteous indignation part of me was like, this is not going down today, honey. So I sure did. And one fell swoop, booked me a hotel. Stay in Round Rock, 5 minutes from his crib, and I was not playing no games. Because one thing about me is my family knows that I am a shark. Like, when I smell something in the water that's funky, I'm coming and I'm biting down with all this bite pressure and I'm not letting go. That's who I am. I am a pit bull. I've also been called the Incredible Hulk because, honey, once I activate, honey, these wonder powers gonna be wondering. So I'm ready to show out. Okay, don't let this mouth fool you, y'all. And I love the Lord, and I will still throw hands in His name. And won't he will, and won't he won't, honey. So, and then booked my hotel and was like, Diamond has to come to the area. Even if I didn't see her, y'all gonna know that I'm in your city and I'm circling. And I'll circle your crib all day if I have to. Like, I don't play around my family at all. At all. And this dates back to our childhood. Because, see, what had happened was, my older sister and I, Jasmine and I, we never played about Xavier. He used to tell us, I remember one time in elementary school, he told us about he had 2 bullies, RJ and James, wherever y'all are in this universe, honey. You can still get it 20 years later, honey. But he told us one day at school, RJ and James was bullying him. Baby, honey, my sister and I we tag teamed them little boys. We went up to them on the playground and we was like, let me find out. We heard you messing with our brother. Back up, or you can get this work. Oh, we're not messing with him. We not. We heard. I don't know what you thought this was. Get up, get going. He better not ever tell me. You better never tell me you picking on him. And had them little boys, honey, running for their lives. We were not playing. We cornered them, and we were about to get active. Honey, get active, honey. And after that, squash. No issues. So this is the relationship I had with Xavier, my little brother. And one time in middle school, he told me this other boy, Jelani, was picking on him again. Baby, I didn't have my sister. I think she was in high school at that point. Baby, I almost missed my bus trying to beat up this little boy. I knew exactly what bus number he was on because my brother said he was picking on him. So I was like, oh, I'm about to get you before you go home. You can get this lick right before you go home. So I found out where his bus was in the bus barn before we all went home, and I was waiting on him. Honey, I was waiting. I'm like, I almost missed my bus roughing this little boy up. Like, don't you ever touch my brother, honey. So I don't play. And this is fact. This is all the way 20 years ago. Fact. I don't play like that at all. So we might not like check in on each other every day, but if I find out some stuff is going down, y'all better hope to God on everything I love. If I show up, I'm showing out. That's it. But I mean, that's just the dynamic of me. Like, I'm very cool. I'm always good. Like, I'm never depressed. I'm not too much. You know, I'm always in a happy state. I'm always joyful. But when I find out, let me find out. This Aquarius comes out, and it's on. And so it's between you and God at this point. It's between you and God and me, honey. So that's how it's always been. So when I found out my little brother, the little girlfriend or old girlfriend wasn't being so kind, oh baby, I booked my hotel that same 30 minutes from getting that text from my mama, and pulled up in real time, honey. And here's another thing about my mom. Here's a quick little aside. She has always blocked all my fights. Every time when I was a kid. I remember one time, this is in middle school. See, I love riding the bus because I didn't like it at first. I'm like, ew, bus rider. I wanted to be a car rider. But once I got on the bus, it was going down on a bus, honey. So I remember one time, my mom, she is a Karen all day. Because I wasn't even talking to her. I was talking to my siblings one day. I was like, there's these people on the bus trying to get with it. I think it was involving some disrespect with my brother. I don't know. But they were trying to get with it. And I was talking to my siblings like, y'all, all I know is as soon as these people get on the bus tomorrow, it's going down. It's going down. Because they say they about to do something. I'm about to do something. Let's go. And sure enough, I didn't even know my mom was probably paying attention at all. I'm just talking about my plans to fight on the bus. Next thing I know, I get on the bus 6 in the morning. The bus driver goes like, excuse me, you gonna sit next to me today. You gonna sit right behind me today. I said, what? I'm thinking I'm about to get witty in the back of the bus. And she like, your mom sent an email saying you need to sit next to me because there's gonna be a fight going down. And she heard, I'm like, what? Not mom being a Karen. Breaking up a fight. I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. And she did that again. I remember in high school, my 9th grade year. See, they're the trend, and it is, I don't play. Like, I think people like to push me because I'm small, because I'm short. I don't know what it is, but they have, and I'm very cheerful, very cheerful on the outside, but they have no idea. That's my Cancer rising. My Cancer rising is very cheerful, innocent, kind of, but they don't know about this Aquarius. So when people try me, I'm swelling up, and that's what get people. I don't play. I will never start no mess. Don't start none, won't be none. But baby, don't play with me, and don't play with mine, honey. And that's it. So my mom, this girl in the lunchroom, was real stank. And she had the whole lunchroom to be on. She just would happen to be right there in front of me. And she stood up. I stood up. And she's like, what's good? And I said, what's better? And she's like, you don't want this? And I said, and I do. And next thing you know, I said, you better get back because I'm not playing with you. Her friend had to hold her back and everything. I'm like, you can let her go. If she come on across this table, you can find out real quick. So I ended up, stupidly so, telling my mom about the almost altercation that happened at lunch. Guess what she did? Oh, by the way, my mom worked at the school. She was a teacher at my high school. Oh my God. And I actually had to have her 1 year. That was crazy. Anyway, that's a different story time for a different day. So I stupidly told my mom, I almost fought so-and-so because she stood up and I stood up. She said, what's good? I said, what's better? And she said, come across the table then. Cause I don't like it. If you gonna do something, do something. I don't do it a back and forth. Just come across the table and show me what's good. We can show each other. Honey. My thing, you scary. Get gone now. You scary. And I told my mama that same day what happened. Guess what she did? She banned me from eating lunch. She banned me from eating lunch for a whole semester. Literally, or a whole 9 weeks. I could not go downstairs and eat lunch. I have to eat lunch in her room. Take my lunch, my little chicken sandwich at the time, that spicy chicken sandwich was hitting. And I had to eat lunch with her for like a whole 9 weeks until everything went down. My mom, I'm telling you, she has blocked all my fights. Say all that to say, fast forward to, honey, September 2023. When I find out that there's trouble in paradise, and my mom let me know, she knew what she was doing. She knew she was activating the right one. And, baby, I got with her. So, let me now get to the meat and potatoes of the situation. Now that y'all know who I am from my childhood, you know, like the righteous indignation part of me, I feel like it's a spiritual gift. Like, I'm real cool with everybody. I don't start none, won't be none. That's how it is. But when you try somebody I love, oh, you gonna really find out. You gonna really find out. And that's just like the justice, like the ethos God is putting inside of me. And yes, I'm putting God in this whole sentence about throwing hands because it's the truth, honey. So, booked my hotel at a really nice place in Rock Rock. Honey. And I went up. After I found out about everything that's happening on Thursday, after work Friday, packed up a little bag. Saturday morning, I hit the road on 290 going straight on it, beeline, straight to my brother's place. I'm not playing with nobody. But I made it into like a little trip. Cause I'm like, I'm not just about to be crunk all weekend. I work so hard teaching. I'm like, I'm going to enjoy my, it was a steak. It was like a self-care weekend as well. Because I'm not just about to be active. I don't got time for that. I'm a very chill person. Like I said, I don't stay here. But I'm going to enjoy myself until I need to go there. So I was like, well, let me enjoy my little time, honey, at this little hotel. And, you know, I went to H-E-B. I went to the liquor store, got me some drinks, and I got some food. I ordered out. It was a great time. I'll input the hotel or the room tour. It was real nice. You guys, I wanted to show you guys a quick view of my stay. Okay, so here we have it. You know, I love that they have a little kitchen area. I got my food in the microwave I'm about to get. They got the fridge, a little sink area, a little, you know, storage. They got the little desk. And then they have, you know, boom, boom, closet. Restroom was nice. Came with a sliding door. Boom, boom. Here's a quick little view of the restroom. Pretty big. And then I got the king suite. So I had a nice little futon. Not futon, but couch situation. The view is east facing, so all of the shops and everything on the other side, on the west side, but it's fine. I'm glad nobody was able to see inside my space. Nice king size bed, very comfortable. And that is all. Boom, I had a wonderful time here at the Embassy Suites here in Round Rock, and this is my second time, and it's been great. Yeah, let's go. I went to the bar. They had like an open bar situation where all residents, or not residents, but guests could get 2 free drinks at the little social hour. So I got my 2 little drinks. I got a lemon, what do you call it? A lemon drop martini. And then I got a Cosmo. Because I'm a martini girl. It's straight vodka, 2.5 ounces of vodka. I like to just get where I'm going. I don't have time for all of like the fruity mixy stuff. Like if I'm at a bar, straight martinis. That's a trick. Cause that's 2.5 ounces of straight alcohol. And that's gonna get you right, honey. So I had a good time. It was like I was in my robe in the hotel, just chilling, having a good time, watching my shows. And my brother, he had to work Saturday, so Saturday was just a me day. But Sunday, he works overnight. So Sunday, he came, it's his off day, like Sunday evening. So he has to sleep and then he's up. So as y'all know, I teach. So Sunday is the day that I have to come back to Houston because I gotta be home Monday or be at work Monday morning, 7 a.m. So there was a fine line for me to let this girl know what's good. I don't play, honey. I don't play. By the way, am I the only one who couldn't fight I couldn't not fight, but who had my fights blocked? Cause I'm mad. I'm honestly jealous of people who actually got a few licks in. I could never get licks in because my mom was somewhere eavesdropping, blocking everything. I couldn't turn to the left or to the right. I'm like, dang. And the thing is, my mom has coined herself the 5-year-old fighter. She was allegedly involved in some gangs at 5 years old. I think it was called the April Leon Gang, somewhere on the south side of St. Pete, where she thought she was grown. I don't know what the little girls are doing in a 5-year-old gang, but she was in a 5-year-old gang. And so she calls herself the 5-year-old fighter because she was fighting little girls in elementary school. But what blocked my opportunity to live up to that? That don't make no sense. How you got your licks in, but you could never let me get mine? That's not cool. But she still calls herself the 5-year-old fighter. Oh my God. A hot mess. Anyway, so my brother, I told him I'm not coming to play. I'm not coming to be nice. I'm not gonna hit nobody. But if there's any disrespect, I can't guarantee that I may or may not. Okay, I can't. But I'm not coming to make nice because normally I have a konnichiwa self. That's what my family called it. When I'm like, I play nice. Oh, okay, hi, okay. But I was not playing at all. I was not playing with her. And this is a grown woman. She got me by 5, 6, 7, however many years. So my brother organized us to go to putt-putt. And he had some of his other friends too there, I guess, to block me. Because everybody, he knew. He knew if there's more people, I was not about to play. But I still would have played regardless. But we went to putt-putt. It was like inside. And I'm terrible. I am not a kinesthetic person at all. So I sucked completely. But my brother, see, look at God. He ended up forgetting our little drinky drink at his apartment. So I was left with the girl for a solid 5 or so minutes before any of his other friends came. Baby! Got it, honey. Not like I just was like asking questions. Cause my brother was like, don't ask for nothing. I don't want you to show up. You promise you wouldn't say nothing. My fine. I won't. Honey, it was ordained by God. I had her alone for about 5, 7 minutes, honey. And I was going in. What are your intentions with my brother? What's this? Where you from? Why you over here? If your family is in Chicago, why is this? I'm finding loopholes, poking holes. I got her sniffed. I'm not playing no games. Like, it was like, honey, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with my brother. And if my sister is watching this, let me find out she got somebody who don't treat her right. I'm on the scene. I know a lot of y'all are like, well, that's their business. They grown. They can be grown and still answer to me. We're good. And it's fine. It's going to be okay. It's fine. And it won't he do it. And God, it's still good. So, I was able to ask her some questions. And she was failing miserably. Now, if I ask you, what are your intentions with my brother? You say, I don't know. I mean, we still figuring it out. What is there still to figure out, old lady? You are mid-30s. My brother's in his 20s. You're failing this assignment. Like, that you're making me, I'm literally rising up on the inside even more so. Because y'all been seeing each other for a whole year. If you don't know your intentions with somebody, especially at that age, by then, oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. And then just everything's just failing miserably, just failing. And there's a lot of information I already knew that I was fishing out for, like knowing. I was basically setting her up. Like, I know the truth that you don't think I know the truth, but if you answer this incorrectly, you're already a liar in my book. Like, I set the trap for you, and you fail every time. So it was like that. So anyway, my brother got back. Well, his friends came first, and his friend has a little kid. So I see what my brother did there. He's like, oh, my sister's not going to throw hands and throw this weight around if there's a little kid. So one of his friends brought her daughter, and I'm like, now I really can't show out. And so I feel like God was like, you got the girl just where you needed her. You got the questions. You applied the pressure. But now that the little girl's here, fall back. Because my presence had already been known. So I was like, I was so pissed off. But I was like, you know what, God? Fine. Let me just chill out. So I did. I chilled out for the rest of the evening because I couldn't show out. I couldn't ask more questions. There's a little girl here. And my brother thought he was slick. He thought he was slick by inviting his friend who had a little kid. And he didn't tell me that any of them were coming with the little kid. So I was like, you know what? Let me chill out. So after I grilled her for all of the 5 or 7 minutes I had by herself, that I had with her myself, then the little kid came, that I couldn't talk like I wanted to. But I think the end of the day is I was just showing her that I'm not to be played with, and my brother isn't either. And he has people who speak up for him. Because black men, just because they're men out here, they still have family who don't play about them. And my brother, he thinks he grown. He's not grown. He's still my little brother. Like, I'm not playing. There's nothing to play with at all. So I sent my message not only to him, like, don't play with me, but I also sent it to her. Don't play with my brother, don't play with me. And you better put some respect on me and my family name, because you're not just about to be tagging my brother being unkind, thinking he ain't got no goons. Honey, I'm a goon for my brother and I'm a goon for God. Don't play with me. And my family knows this. They activate me when I need to be activated. So don't play with me. But I let her know, like, don't play. And he got goons. So if you think you're going to be unkind, I'm going to find out about it eventually. And I'll show up for round 2. Hey, y'all. While I'm editing this video, I forgot to mention, before all the knucking and bucking at Put, honey. I did have a good time with my brother. It was so fun. I went to his apartment first, woke him up, because I know he had a whole shift, a night shift or whatever, but I woke him up, and he made me some shooters, because he bartends, you know, or used to. But he made me some shooters, and then he made me this big old fish bowl. It had like Don Julio in it and a bunch of other stuff, and it was so good. And I got a little tips, honey, and I we did karaoke, which was fun. And I did have a good time before all that extraness. Before I had to check into big sister mode and suit up, we did have a good time at his apartment, and that was fun. And anyway, if y'all made it to the end of the video, please make sure, let's say, you comment down below, family forever, in the comments. So if you made it this far, family forever, get it. Because, honey, we don't play about our family over here, y'all. We don't play. But after putt-putt, I did have to end putt-putt early because it was about 7 p.m. that time. It took 3 hours to get back down in Houston. So I was in bed by 10:30 p.m. Woke up at 5:30 the next morning and went to work, but nothing happened. But my brother was, at the end of the day, I could tell he was happy that I went to, even though I know he's hard for him. As big as he is, he even is an MMA, he fights with MMA. But he's just like a gentle giant. And I think God knows that. And I think he knows that because I'm so short, I'm the feistiest in the family. So, like, I won't be about to throw them hands for real. So, it's funny how that dynamic is. Like, the big creatures in life, like whales, the bigger dogs are very gentle. But them small dogs, honey, they will F up your ankles and your cankles. The small dogs don't play. And I feel like God knows I'm a little Rottweiler in a thick Chihuahua body, honey. I'm a thick Chihuahua, honey. But yes, let me know in the comments, what would you have done in that situation if you were me? Given my past relationship with I don't play about my family, honey. Because she left me out of Jesus. Because I knew Jesus doing all this, showing up and showing out. And I knew Jesus then. But yeah, what would you guys do in my situation? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you have pulled up, or would you have let him figure it out for himself? Because now I'm letting my brother figure it out for himself. But I think the message is strong when my mom and my sister live in Florida. I'm in Houston. So my brother is by himself for the most part, with just a few friends in Round Rock. I have to show the universe, I have to show Xavier's friends and his little girlfriend that I'm not playing and that he has people to show up and show out for him. Because that's not fair. I feel like if the roles were reversed, if it was me being abused or mishandled because I'm a woman, the whole family would activate because I'm a woman. But nobody thinks like, okay, he's still he's not a boy, but in my head, he's still my brother. He's still a boy, you know? But just because he has a man body, like, he's gentle, he still needs the support of his family, even in a trying time in a relationship. Let me know. Did I overstep? Let me know in the comments down below. Or did I do just enough? Or did I not do enough at all? Sound off in the comments down below. But I just don't play about my family. And maybe y'all don't either. Who knows? But I feel like if it's people you really love and you know they don't have it, just show up. Even if you don't do all the rah-rah like I be doing. I'm a little extra. I know I'm a little spicy. I know I'm a little I know. But the message still gets sent across without violence. I know that. I showed up, and I think that support matters more than anything that I could have done with throwing this weight around or not. So anyway, y'all, that is story time for today. The time I had to show up, when I heard her name, or when I smelled something funky in the waters, this shark showed up. I'm a great white goon, honey. Not playing with nobody. And I feel like it's okay. I'm an older sister. I will always be like that. And even if my older sister was playing around like that, I'm still showing up and showing out. And I wish somebody would do that for me too. Because we're family. And family got to stick together, honey. So on that note, that's my story time for the day. A little long-winded, yes. But I have to take you a whole round the block, honey. Because you have to understand our family dynamic. Even though we're not super, super close, I would say. I mean, now we are in our adult years. But I don't need to know your day-to-day kind of thing. But when we do show up, we show up because you matter. And we show up heavy. With a vengeance. And that's how it goes. That's how it is. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to chill out because it's been a long day, you guys. It was one of those days where I should have called off work, but I don't have any days left because I was out because of COVID. Watch that below, honey, you see. So I'm gonna show up to work. Well, I get to. It's a blessing. It pays my bills. But on that note, you guys, I will see y'all in Fall Vlog episode 6. I don't know why I did 2 like that was a 6. Boom. Okay, guys. Bye.